Taro here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Vaux Farmlands. Playing for spawning on the right, we have OPS Jono playing as Oster, and his loadout is Lightning War, Jaeger Armor, and Joint Operations. Teaming up with him is TheMachine as OKW, who has Scavenge, Special Operations, and Luftwaffe Ground Forces. On the left we have Finndeed playing as US Forces. He has Rifle Company, Airborne and Tactical Support. And teaming up with him is Kpen playing as Soviets, who has straight away gone for Soviet industry. Vaux Farmlands is typically considered to be an Allied favoured map, though one of the only 2v2 maps that mortar pits don't really work on that well. It's just such a big map. And the front of battle and the VPs are so far away, you can't really get mortar pits to work that well. So if you're having trouble with Brits specifically, this is something that you should consider keeping in your rotation, where most players would usually veto it as Axis. This is Winter Balance patch 1.3. Not too many changes, a couple of bug fixes. You have to tick healing before you can build the flak half track. At tier 4, Soviets can get a third PTRS on their penal squads. That's about it. Oh, 222 is a little bit better. The machine gun on it. Yeah, pretty minor changes, but we saw the Kuba go down there. Stuck around a bit too long. The Pioneers charging in for echelon, making their way to the garrison, but now they're at risk of being wiped. The riflemen coming from the north though. This helps swing the engagement. Sturm's going for the garrison. Good juke here by Finndeed. Is there a wire on that door? No. Okay, and there go the rear echelons. And could this be the end of this rifle squad as well? Negative cover here. No, haven't really been paying too much attention to the north action. Pioneers machine gun covering the fuel. But more of a slow pace up here. Sandbags onto this munitions point. Interesting positioning. Both players can use them from there. I don't know who planted those. I don't remember what Pioneer sandbags looked like when they're built. So I don't know if those are conscript or Pioneer sandbags, but there you go. And bit of a bloodbath for the south, but it looks like that Allies finally going to get it under their control. So Axis got off to a pretty good start here. They've had the north locked down. And Kpen going for this double Pioneer, double conscript build.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Now getting a Maxim. But yeah, I mean, until you start getting your Maxims, this kind of build is generally not very strong. You can get a bit of, capping done with those combat engineers, conscripts, but they're not the best in combat, especially in those long range engagements, both behind heavy cover. And especially when you've only got this tiny bit of cover here, with all those models who's trying to hide behind this cover. Just couldn't get enough green cover positions. So there is a drawback to having 6 men. Not having enough cover is one of them. Maxim going to work here, suppressing that squad. Conscripts should be able to beat these grenadiers here. So that should mean that Kpen should make some, it should like 5 times there. Make some headway here in the north. Good old-fashioned blob wars, as you expect from US Forces versus OKW. Looks like the machine's blob was victorious. Oh, these guys weren't full health in that incendiary grenade really swung the engagement heavily into the machine's favour, hitting all of those squads. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose his re-echelons again. Treats and timers. On this occasion, we do have a lieutenant for Finndeed. He's going for 50 cows. He's also got an M20 rolling onto the field now with these skirts coming online. You've seen M20 for a while. It could also do a slight nerf to damage in this patch. I mean, not this patch, this mod, but it's also cheaper. Check that. How much does it cost? Yeah, 240 and 20. It's usually 320 manpower.
Ambulance ready for action.
And we do have Faust available though for the machine. That means he must have gone for the battle group HQ. Otherwise he probably wouldn't. Well, maybe he would have his mechanized online by now. Oh, could that be the end of the lieutenant? Starts trying to run and gun there, perhaps not the right strategy. Would have been better off standing stationary to try and get that wipe. So the Maxims are slowly forcing away squads. But is he going to be able to knock this down with chain Fausts here? Being caught on the VP flag, that may allow the squad's to close in for one more Faust. The squad's trying to close in as well from this side, but we've got Maxims facing the wrong direction. They're going to get Fausted from the rear. Looks like it. Yep, that's going to go down. Oh, but he got out with the vehicle crew. Clutch play there by Finndeed. So, I mean, that was attempted teamwork there, you know, reversing into your teammates' machine guns to try and suppress those squads to allow his vehicle to get away, but in that extra Faust from Jono really swung that engagement. And a couple squads here going to finally get that fuel, so the Allies off to a pretty rough start here, losing their first light vehicle. Have pretty poor fuel control. Should mean that the Axis should be the first of the medium tanks. Look at all those grenadiers. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going for another one. I mean, people may know that I do spam grenadiers on occasion, but I don't know if I ever got 7. And he just lost his MG42 as well. Yeah, it looks like he's... No, what's he doing with his... It's about that time he should start ticking up if he wants to hit his timings for the medium tank. But he just doesn't have enough manpower. I think going for the extra grenadier is a bad idea. Delaying his tech. Not really necessary. Squad here behind sandbags should be able to... Oh no, probably not actually. Here comes the MG34 as well. This is a big old blob. And he just gets out of there, doesn't even want to drop a model. I think, yeah, he did take one, so that was pretty good engagement, all things considered, from Finndeed, and this is a pretty mighty blob from the machine, but this is OKW. This is how you play OKW. Oh, that's a mortar. It's going to really start to put the hurt onto these grenadiers. Of course, grenadiers rely on being stationary to be effective and mortar. Oh my god, this thing just doesn't miss, does it? It's their second mortar. It's a US mortar as well. No. Man, Bob's going all the way to base. Now counter blob. It's just a tug of war here between the two blobs. One forces the other off, then they come back and then force the other one off. Wow, very, very late flak half track for the machine. It was very surprising. Now you can see it's similar to the A half track. You see its range. It does have a lot of range, of course. Much further than its sight range. Remember, this thing did receive a few changes. You can do the smoke on bit 0. And yeah, it's got a handbrake mode as well. And they removed the ability to set up on the move. As I covered in micro tips and tricks. Probably about 7. It wasn't that long ago I covered black half track micro. Still surprised that at no point Kpen has really managed to cap up here in the north. Looks like he's finally sending some squads up there now. Oh, still on Rakessin. Not going to get the kill. Didn't upgrade the bazooka on his captain either. And he has gone for a rifle company. Usually when you see the lieutenant captain strategy, they will be going for call-ins, maybe. I think of the Pershing. It's one that I use quite a lot. Or it's the M10s. But no, we're going to see some rifle company action from Finndeed. Looks like he gave up on his push for the north. Put those units back down into the centre. Now he's up against a big old blob of grenadiers. One with LMG. Looks like the LMG squad's going to get out of the arc of this Maxim. Oh, close. Almost took down that squad with the flamer there. Man, the Allies really just having a hard time here. I think there was a mistake from Kpen trying to bring his. Or did his squad get blown up there? Seems like a demo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's only got 6 now. He used to have 7. So demo charge got 1 of the 7. It's not really that important. It wasn't one of his LMG squads. Got 7 grenadiers. You can afford to lose one. Not going to be the end of the world. Here comes the Stuart for Finndeed. Remember, this did receive a nerf. Can only do 75% damage to infantry now. So with its 80 damage cannon, will no longer one-hit infantry models. Also, its shell shock no longer causes stuns. It just causes like vision block crits, maybe turret jam crits as well. I'm not sure. Either way, pretty big nerf to the Stuart, which is well overdue. Oh, drop bar. Oh, he dropped both the bars. He lost his squad and dropped both bars. My god. And I don't know if they changed it so you have weapon slots again with SCGs. I don't know if they've... Oh, but it looks like the captain's going to get the second one, so that's not too bad. Oh god, I'm missing action. There it is, win the race to the garrison, and that's going to be the retreat of that Maxim. My sweeper's coming up here, and there are a few mines. That was pretty good from Kpen. That is something you need to really do when you're playing with the double engineers. The Soviets have got to spam mines and demos. And what is this? The machine has a Stuart. How did this happen? What sorcery is this? He's got the Stewart. What happened to the vehicle crew in this? Did this get abandoned? How did it get repaired up so much though? Okay, well, it will forever be a mystery, unfortunately. Getting over here, Rifleman coming around with the anti-tank grenade should be able to finish that off pretty easy. And now I've got a T-70 and an SU-76 for Kpen. With that, should be able to take control of the north. But yeah, very late T-70, 16 minutes. Oh man, he left the capping circle just like a split second before he finished the cap there. He's getting back out now. Looks like this building finally destroyed. The machine does have his tier 4 down here. He's going for some overs. Still no doctrine selection from either of the Axis players. Yeah, now we're at hit 1. I believe this reduces the cost of this. Before it was 25, now it's 10. Oh, these grenadiers just running into the mincer here. And we got white phosphorus there, revealing rifle company from Finndeed. I don't think we've seen him use anything else from that doctrine to date. So now the Axis will be aware of rifle company, and of course those are so powerful easy 8s. Bazooka there connects. Could this be the end of the flak half track? Maybe he's going to use attack ground here. Doesn't chase correctly. Oh, that's a missed opportunity for Finndeed. The machine even reversed up this way instead of coming out this way and then back up. So I think that probably should have been a dead flak half track right there. Still no LMG on the overs. That is one thing the Allies have had, is far superior munitions control, Kpen being camped in the centre all game. So it really helps control the centre of the map where both of the munitions points are. The Axis, with that fuel lead in the early game, have been lacking in munitions. And that is a Panther for Jono. He goes straight past the tier 3, goes for the tier 4 and the Panther. It's going to be incredibly early Panther, like 19-minute Panther. Oh boy.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
76 heading to the south, probably trying to line up flak half track. And you can see how much better the flak half track is against buildings these days. Received a few changes. Because before, I mean, they changed it, around this time they changed the Centaur as well. Oh, could this be the white one, this machine gun? Yeah, there it goes. That was the MG42, not the 50 cal. Just back in base now. Looks like that T-70 did force away all those grenadiers there in the north. Look at that train of retreating grenadiers. And remember, they did change the medics, so you no longer have to build your bunkers back here. In the winter balance patch, they won't chase squads that are moving. So it does make life a lot easier. One of the best quality of life changes in the patch, I'd say. Panther in the north, trying to dodge the anti-tank grenade here. So Kpen doesn't even have enough munitions. There it comes now, but an anti-tank grenade doesn't really threaten him that much. And that is the KV8. Well, interesting decision. Oh my god, look at how fast that thing dies. KV8 roasts way there. Here comes the Panther after the KV8. The Panther received any moving accuracy changes, so probably going to miss against the large target size of the KV8 if it's firing on the move. Is anybody going to steal back this ISG? Oh my god, P-Greens now as well. Oh man. Look at this flak half track go, man. This thing's going beast mode. 12 kills. It's pressing at the very edge of his range. Grenadier's coming in. Yeah, this should be quite a lot of firepower against all these riflemen, forcing them to retreat. C-76 is there, forcing away the Panther. They're going to come back in, try to roast down these squads, and I think I heard an easy 8. There it is. Gonna take down the flak half track. No, it misses. C-76 barrage going in there. There goes the flak half track. Kittens get a few hits off on the easy 8, but not going to do anything. And once again, another mass retreat from Jono. Probably could have kept 3 of those squads on the field there. She's running a bit out on micro. Panther's going after the easy 8. Took a Faust from the squad. This perhaps exposes rear armor to this SU-76. And remember, the Easy 8 does have pretty good penetration on its main gun. Attack ground there from that. There goes the Easy 8. Oh, that was a risky play, but it may pay dividends if he can get away with this Panther. There's another Faust. Oh, no munitions once again. This is still 35 munitions for OKW. Wow. Panther gets a lucky long range shot off, and here comes the second Panther, going to be the end of the T-70. And that was pretty bad for the Allies, I have to say. They're in a bit of trouble. Still got the map control though. Pretty even VP score to this point. Yeah, I mean, the Allies pretty far behind in terms of armor right now. It looks like Finndeed's going to invest in some support weapons, going for a pack howitzer and an M1 anti-tank gun. And is there a supply drop attempt here from Kpen? Is he going to make it? Looks like it. Looks like it's going to be a drop for his ally as well, perhaps helping Finndeed along to his next Easy 8. Kpen himself still 2 CPs away from his KV2. So it looks like he's going to, try help Finndeed along. What's Finndeed doing? He's just spent 20 fuel or something. No, maybe he's just saying things.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
So the Axis, despite those good engagements, they have been pushed right back off the map. I think the main problem here is Jono just sending his entire army around in a blob. It's not allowing them to cap up enough territory. And just doing mass retreats. And it's not necessary. It's really hurting Axis from map control. Have some white phosphorus. Perhaps going to block some sight to prevent the infantry from coming in to support in this. This could be the end of the KV-8. There it goes, yep. I think that finishes the job. He's received engine damage, but it looks like he's going to back away to Schwer for some repairs. SU-76 coming in, but it's going to be needs a lot of shots to actually kill this Panther. But maybe those two supporting anti-tank guns though, and they're supporting Rakitten. This is looking kind of dicey for the machine. Attack ground attempts. Rakitten gets decrewed. This gun's still just sitting around back here. Have some missed opportunity. I mean, at the very worst, if he brought this up here. Even if he doesn't kill this, he could probably kill the Schwer. In those kind of situations, you need to bring your machine guns along as well into these engagements to protect your anti-tank guns on the advancing infantry. So, just, yeah, bring your troops along for some support. Very critical. That is what they're keeping down there. So the Axis really hurting from map control. Looks like they may be about to lose the south as well. I'm not sure. V3 squad. No, don't get pinned. Just gonna say because this is so low on health. If he snipes the gunner, there's a very good chance he would have won that engagement there. Vet 2.5. Starting to become a real threat towards these tanks. Vet 3 gains rate of fire, right? Yeah. Vet 3, that's when it's just like popping off shots. Oh my god, what is this? SU-76 nails a shot on Rakitten, and remember this does have a munitions cost now. 15 munitions, not a big deal, but no longer free.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
So KPN's banking up for that KV2. Could call it in now. That skin on the ambulance, it's the Halloween skin. Looks pretty cool.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Hit 5 opportunities here. Still kind of need an incendiary grenade. Here it comes now. Just came off cooldown. Flushes them out. And it's gonna win the engagement, I think. Could have been a close one. 4 models on similar amount of health to 2 models. Opportunities do get a lot of offensive buffs though, which when they steal a weapon at the bar and they apply those buffs to the bar, it's become quite a formidable squad. These ogres is ripping in here. Getting their way with their squads, and maybe you need 3 men to be able to carry that back out to a round. Oh my god, easy 8. Oh man, late reaction as well. And he's just smoke. He's trying to smoke. Punch retreat path. Could this work? He's going to use attack grounds. No, I don't think it can fire through this. Doesn't quite get the attack ground off, and there goes easy 8. I think this either missed, or perhaps that was attack ground as well. So. Man, that was a close call for the easy 8. Still no adoption from the machine. Jono's gone for Lightning Wall, of course. Probably wants those Stuka planes, but with their poor munitions control so far, unlikely to happen. And perhaps with these players doing quite a lot of manpower, perhaps Jono should get some caches down, maybe munitions or fuel. Probably munitions. Back to the action. Interrupted there. I do like the skin.
The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
I'm pretty much dead even in the VPs. Very, very close game. That's a Tiger and a Panther now for Jono, so it's quite a lot of armor. Allies do have a lot of anti-tank guns, so KPN's got 2 for AC-76 and one down here. For Finndeed as well. Yeah, trying to come into the centre with your obers when there's a KV2 there. Oof. This pains me to watch. Oh man. Building almost went down. Oh my god. Get out. Yes, there we go. 50 cal going to get away. Good work, Finndeed. Skiing got a blob. Kind of split his blob into 2 now, so that's probably why they're starting to get a bit more territory. And I could see sending in his minesweepers first, doesn't want to run over any more demo charges like we saw up here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
KV2 inches his way a little bit further forwards. KV2 in his control should be able to lock down the center VP, especially with so many anti-tank guns supporting it, so the Axis are probably going to need some pretty meaty indirect fire or stick close air support to try and dislodge it. Otherwise I don't think they're going to have much success in the center. And, looks like a squad went down there. I mean, I don't see anything that's retreated. Oh no, and he got the AT gun all the way over here. This KV2 is on fire. 11 kills already, barely been on the field for a few minutes. Oh, it's like the end. We're going to do the squad. So, Jono, I don't think he can quite afford to squeeze a Panzerwerfer of 12 population sites, so he can't squeeze it into his army composition at the moment. Probably would have to lose another Grenadier to do so. So the machine, he's got a bit of pop-cap spare. He's been losing a few squads to this KV2. New team weapons as well, but yeah, maybe he's gonna go for a King Tiger. I think when you're facing off against this many support weapons from Kpen, I think the Stuka will be the better decision, and especially when you've got access to the artillery flares from Special Operations. Those two are a match made in heaven. Fuel cache going up for Kpen now. Both these players got a decent amount of fuel though. Generally how it goes for Soviets in the late game is you run short of manpower, not fuel. once you've got your tier 4 tech up, which he's got now, there's not really that much. I mean, all these vehicles are quite cheap in terms of fuel, so generally you're just short of manpower in the late game. Oh, nice bunker up here. Shut down this push. Probably should have looked up the penetration of these areas. It's been such a long time since I've seen it used, really. Can't really remember its penetration values right now. This looks like a bit of a suicide mission. Yeah, a lot of men dying here.
We are losing a sector.
Well, we've got the King Tiger moving in from the south. We've got a Rakesha trying to come up and support as well. Because AC-76, K2 trying to pack up, it looks like. A little bit more mobile too. Is this really in at the waiting? Forces the King Tiger back and then penetrating shots off from KP2. Here comes the Easy 8. Is he going to be able to get the rear armor? KP needs to bring up these anti-tank guns. Very slow to bring up the anti-tank guns in support here. Still hasn't popped them up. They're still back here. Oh no. There goes the Panther. Some just crazy good penetration from this KV2. I can't believe it. Some bazookas coming up now. This looks like it's going to be the end of the King Tiger as well.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Good support there from Finndeed. Going down to the rescue of Kpen just in the nick of time. And oh, now there's this. Oh my god, are they going to take out the Tiger as well? Oh, that bounce. Oh my god. KV2 maybe from the side. Driving in. Rifleman gonna spot it. Oh my god, man, this thing. What is the penetration of the KV2? I don't think I've seen it bounce a single shot. In fact, I could probably look that up quickly, eh? Let's have a look.
T-34 ready for combat.
Seeing as there's not much really going on, just a bit of repairing. KV2 heavy assault tank.
200 points remain. Double your efforts.
There's a 180 penetration at mid. So it's been getting crazy lucky. I mean, that's about 50% chance against most of the tanks it's been firing at. And as I was saying, I don't think I saw him miss a fail to penetrate a single hit. Maybe my dog in the background there. Hope the Tiger did escape. Oh man, no, he didn't. The Tiger's been rebuilt because he had like 1,000 manpower floating. He was that popcat for such a long time. Oh, what is this? Gonna be able to steal an abandoned Panther? How did I miss this? Looks like it consumed his entire rear echelon squad. Didn't quite get to repair it before we had to jump in it. That's why I was trying to limp away with the destroyed engine. But I mean, he doesn't have too far to go, and then he'll be in range of all those repair stations that Kpen's built. Deal with that. Supply plane. Oh my god. Wasn't so lucky, and was very close to a few of these squads. That sounded like a demo. No, booby trap on the south. BP. I only took down one model as well. Those things not the most reliable.
German infantry, cut them down.
Before taking out a mine there. The bunker play from Jono has been a pretty good idea. Seems to be helping them secure the north.
We have a forward structure under attack.
Just now being barraged by the Soviet mortar. T-34 going in. Still, it's just doing a bit of a recon pass movement. Just don't have any like recon planes or anything like that. We do have the rifleman flares, but I never see anybody use those honestly. I don't think they've got very good range. And honestly, I can't remember the last time I played Rifle Company either. It was a very fun tank to use, very fast. Nice tank round attempt. And then, I mean, he's took one shot, but he can just back it up to all these repair stations, be repaired in a matter of seconds. And now he's got that Panther as well. 2 Easy-8s and a Panther, that is bad news for the Axis. 2 anti-tank guns up here for Jono, so interesting to see if he can bait the Allies into these anti-tank guns. Perhaps in this kind of situation, maybe the focus sight from the ECU-85 would be better at doing a bit of recon, seeing the lay of the land. But a lot of resources still does Kpen, plenty of fuel, plenty of manpower, but pretty close to pop cap. In fact, I think the ECU-85 is 14, right? No, it's only 12. He could squeeze it in there. Maybe that's the 8 guns and it's 14. We can check that too, can't we? Yeah. Yes, it was the 8 guns. Oh, nice pack alley shot. Yeah, there's one bunker that he doesn't have up there. Command bunker. Can't do those forward reinforcements. Another bunker. Bunkers are plenty here for Jono. They're definitely slowing down the Allies. 1, 2, 3. There's 4. Is there 4 bunkers? 5? Oh, grab. But the penetrators. He's only got 100 penetration, so it's like a 1 in 3 or so on the Tiger. Pretty good RNG for Kpen so far this game. The thing with going with this many bunkers is, I mean, speaks of munitions could have been used on the stupid accessible. Anyway, medium tanks going ham, trying to take out this Tiger. Super low sea support though, doing heavy damage. Okay, he takes down one of the anti-tank guns. Close escort doing a lot of damage, gets the engine crit on the Easy 8. But then now switches its armor in the correct direction. This is the Vic 2 Panther. It's got the health buff. It's 1 extra shot to kill. Oh my god, there's still close air support. Almost takes down the Easy 8. It's going to be a Faust. Doesn't even need to Faust that one. It needs to Faust this one though. Targeted the Faust on the other one first. Try and secure the kill. And there it goes. So there's one more penetrating shot here. And that'll be the end of this stolen Panther. There it goes. And that is the power of this close air support. Definitely swung that engagement into Jono's favour. I mean, a lot of tanks coming from every direction. Got murked. I mean, that engine crit that it gives, man, it's just so good.
We have a forward structure under attack.
I think I've seen it do stun crits before as well, and the main gun loader crit. Very powerful ability.
Frontier building has been lost.
Oh, it's got a really damaged engine. I don't think there's anything to follow up on this. Bring up is this now. Too far away. Oh, that is some munitions cache for Jono. That's
The enemy
good.
is taking our territory.
It's good that he wasn't just continuously floating 1,000 manpower. Machine, on the other hand, has gone for the JP4. I think it's got 2 kills. Just killed a building. And a vehicle. Oh, Panther went down. What was he doing with it up there?
Forces have been reduced by 1.
Why didn't he just retreat? Oh my god. Here comes another easy air run straight into JP4 and a pack which is packing up now. To try and retreat. Setting up. The easy air's gonna clear it. No, he doesn't! There it goes! Oh, with the KV2 on the rear armor! JP4 down.
Enemy is down to
Oh my god.
75 points.
Oh man, what a chaotic game. I missed like so much as well. Look at the grenade range on those riflemen.
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
The veterancy abilities. Yeah, increasing ability range fit 3.
Area secured.
We have a forward
Oh,
structure
it's
under
the
attack.
last bunker.
We
now
are
destroyed.
losing a sector.
Hoping up cat for the allies. Ooh. KV2 shoving this down. That's a pretty nasty blob once again.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
The machine's got this southern area locked down pretty tight, but there's another king tiger. Oh my! And is it a fish tiger as well? Oh! Got the lieutenant dropped there, which is a real shame. V3 lieutenant so valuable at this stage of the game. That permanent sprint, very good for capping, especially on a large map like this with a lot of distance between you and your retreat point and the VPs. Having that sprint so helpful. Man! Oh, look at that. I think, what, one supply plane has actually made it across the map so far? It was just really lucky RNG from the Tiger's machine gun. There's also the flak base. And they did roll the flak turrets, which obviously have a very small, but still existent chance of shooting down planes for some reason. So the Tiger brothers moving up to the north. Goes for another ramp. This one doesn't penetrate, and now that 234 is wasted. There's this up there in support. There's the KV2. KV2's more in the center. It could be a trouble because look at all this axis. Infantry moving to the north. Oh, on his own mine. Oh no, it was Kpen's mine, but either way, that's probably going to be the end of the Easy 8. Parked on top of his ally's mine, costing his tank. Oh man, this is looking terrible. The allies are folding horribly right here. Katie barrage. Pretty bad scatter on that. Oh, that's nice. 3 cons for the Bart. The target coming down the road. Doesn't want to come too much further. There's a mine there. And this was a huge push for the Axis. Man, they just shattered all of these team weapons. Took a lot of bleed. I mean, honestly, I think it started to happen when Kpen went for that ram. I just threw away his tank. I know it worked once, but that was under different circumstances. And you don't want to be throwing away 300 manpower, 80 fuel just for like a 1 in 3 chance causing engine damage to the enemy's tank. Closer to 1 in 4 against the King Tiger.
Conscripts have arrived.
And looks like he's given up on the Easy 8's going for Jackson. We do have the SU-85 as well for Kpen. Situations like this, maybe would it be better to distract the Axis from the north? Try bomb rush the Schwer and try and catch the enemy out of position as they rotate to deal with that attack, rather than just running into where the enemy is already set up.
The enemy is down to 25 points.
25 VPs left for the Allies. And he runs straight into a pack here with his SU-85. Derps out in the parping, there it goes. Jackson though, shooting at a KT. Looks like it's still got going to survive one more hit though. The Foster's kind of cloaking it. He's going to use attack ground here. Oh, bounces. One more hit though. One more hit. One more penetrating hit. Oh, nice long range hit. Oh, he switches targets to the regular Tiger. Tries to switch back to the King Tiger. Doesn't get the shot off. Goes back to the regular Tiger. Gets out of there. The King Tiger does have 50 range. And Tiger's got 45 and 50 once it vets up. So pretty hard to outrange it with your Jackson, and Jackson having 480 health. Gotta be so careful in these situations. There we go, finally Finndeed makes his way to the south, getting those easy caps going. So the Allies now going to set up a triple cap briefly. Look at army supplies. Looks like the Axis slightly ahead, about 20 supply. Oh my god. Something just died for Finndeed. Still close support being called in conjunction with the artillery flares, allowing it sight. Try to get out of there. I think it's going to get one more pass off though. Where's the edge of its radius? Oh, there it is.
We have fallen to 200 points.
Okay, he's out. He's in the safe zone, but oh, maybe not safe enough. Oh, and there goes the KV2. Oh man, in those situations, you never know when the Stuka planes are going to lock onto your tank. So like, just keep reversing it though. Quite inaccurate against tanks on the move. Just keep reversing it until you're 100% sure. But there we go. Tiger goes down. So they trade. Heavy tanks right there. Machine recapping in the south. And there you go, the Stuka support planes. But if you see my video, undead Stuka support comes back. The last laugh, you know that once they're flying off the map for the last pass, and there's no more, nothing more in the UI or a red circle. Even about 10 seconds after that, they can still come back for one more roll of the dice and defeat you. Double Jackson's coming down here. You've got to be careful though, there's a lot of anti-tank guns right here. One of them missed though. Jackson's will escape. Engine on that Panther thanks to one Jackson hit and an AT grenade. Probably targeting the packs here. Pretty long range barrage here, lots of scatter. Just a little bit of damage on them. His COH2 usage hasn't been that bad this game. He's just going to be getting the unlucky scatters on his rockets, especially that first wave of rockets is so important that they actually do something. But also the Axis have been very quick to react to them as well. Even during heated engagements they've been dodging them quite well. Filtration grenades. Oh, that was a lot of damage. White phosphorus though in return. A lot of damage to those overs. Look at this model. What's he doing over there? He's going through the phosphorus, that's what he's doing. It looks like these three models don't really care about that though. Still healing somehow. Should be only out of combat healing. I guess one team member running through white phosphorus doesn't count as being in combat. V4, is that when they get suppression? Yes. Isn't sure if it's V4 or V5. Which of course means it takes them longer to kill stuff, but there's no infantry squad that can now stand up to V4 overs. Maybe ranges if you just run around a corner and ambush them. That's about it. Okay, here's a big push from the Axis. We've got medium tanks from the south. King Tiger from the north. The machine's going all in here though. He's going to lose his P4. KT's still chasing. And, perhaps wasn't the best coordination from the Axis. Jono getting cold feet there, disengaging with his Panther. And oh, look at all this on the south from Finndeed. Oh, this is Sturmpanzer from Jono. Oh my god. I think a Tiger would have been a better decision, but yeah. Whatever. So the Axis is going to cap the north. Very hard for the Allies to get down to the south and do anything here the time they have remaining, so not sure what their strategy is going to be here. 16 VPs, they're going to make something happen right now. Trying to repair their tanks up, but I think this is going to be the game. Five fresh one. Yeah, conscripts have to retreat. One squad going to the south, and this is what I was talking about. Imagine if he still had that vetted up lieutenant right now. You know, could at the very least sprint down here, see what's down here, be forced off. But then you'd know that we have to go north. Looks like they're going north anyway. Here come the Jacksons going for a deep flank, avoiding those capping circles so it doesn't reveal them to the enemy. Comes Circular's air support just in the nick of time as well. And yeah, they can't get to that VP flag near enough. There's a booby trap there as well. Unlikely to be successful. So, oh man, chaotic game. Axis had really good fuel control, but the Allies had really good munitions control. I think maybe a few situations where Kpen was a bit like late to bring up his team weapons or didn't even bring them up at all. support of those combat situations, and I think it was a mistake. I mean, this probably could have died at some point. Maybe it's a distraction. But overall, pretty good game, and got to see some balance patch action. Didn't really see anything that changed in the balance patch, I don't think. Conscripts, didn't see any penals. No, not much. I mean, I suppose the Rekedens, their stealth changed, but I don't think that played a major factor. So yeah, pretty close to vanilla mod game here. Anyway, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good